To a demo of the Google APIs for Rust. The demo will include me trying to upload a video to YouTube for actually the very first time. So this is not practice, I just know what I want to do. Let's see if I can achieve it. First things first, the tool I will be using, you can download from here. It's version 0.1, and I think one of the release builds here will be doing just fine. This is the one I'm using on in my example as well. And yeah, in order to upload a video, first you probably want to get the YouTube CLI documentation, and the function for this is videos insert. And yeah, I also want to get the official documentation site, because usually this sometimes tells you a bit more about what they really want, but I will try to just do with the generated one that is based on a JSON file that usually doesn't contain all the information you can possibly want. All right, so yeah, let's just go ahead and try it. So I believe to know that you have to set up this request structure, but not all of this, but just the snippet. Where's the snippet? Here it is. And here, yeah, I would like to say actually if it's public or not, because my first one, public status, that's viewable. My first one, you know, shouldn't really mess things up too much. Yeah, I think that's the privacy status. Okay, so is there anything else? Does it tell me about the parts I have to set? Because I do know that I think 2 parts you have to set to make it work. And this usually is only indicated in the official documentation here. So yeah, that's another point. Oh, no. Guides and tutorials. I think this definitely contains information about how to upload a video. Yes, there we go. Yeah, that's the good. So here there is a Python upload video script, which in fact would work for us as well. But you know, we use our own, obviously, which is written in Rust. So here we go. That's the information I want to set. I think this is also documented in the respective reference guide, but yeah, for now I'll just do this. Tags, category ID. All right, I don't know what category 20 is. Status, okay, that's cool. So that's what I'm going to set now. Let's try that. So first things first, so that you understand what my setup is here, I decided to transfer my videos to my virtual private server in the cloud and use FTP as a transfer protocol. The cool thing about FTP is that it's quite pure. So it just sends data unencrypted over a socket. You know, this is not public data anyway, so it doesn't really matter to keep it safe or not. But what matters is that I save 30% of bandwidth doing so. And that's really a huge difference, because everything you upload to Drive or to YouTube will be SSL encrypted, which has a 30% overhead roughly. And you know, my upstream is slow enough, as you can see, to save that 30%, because that boils down to hours and hours of upload time. So yeah, I go an indirect way and go to my VPS, which is right here. So here you see the files that have been uploaded so far. And what I would like to upload now is my dev diary here. And yeah, I think to do that, first I use YouTube3, then videos, insert, -r for request value. I mean, you can also bring it up here just to see it once, -r, then we set up the request value, then the information about what's to be uploaded, and that should indeed be all we need. Okay, so videos insert -r, and now we put in the information. So -r snippet. So now we go down into the snippet structure and can start setting values. Title shall be, actually, I think it should be the same as the file in this case. Usually I name my stuff so that it is the same, because it makes it so much easier later. So this is the title here. Not exactly. I think I want to have a colon here. And that is that. Good. Title is set. Awesome. Then we can, oh, come on. Then we can go ahead and set the description. Description is going to be a bit more difficult through the command line because it's usually multi-line. So let's call it to be done. Description, TBD. Yeah, I don't need apostrophes there necessarily. Let's go into a new line, shall we? Like this. Good. Description, what's next? Did I have a space there? No, I didn't. That's kind of bad because I now need a space here, which is a bit awkward. I'll try to do better next time. Tags. Tags is, I think that's a comma separated list of things. And I think it's Google APIs and Google and Rust. I don't know, maybe Rust lang. I'm just making this up as we go. And diary. And open source software. What about that? Cool. That should be it. Space, new line. What's next? I think that's kind of a way you can do this. That's how it looks well. Then category ID. Damn it. That's a prefixed, or that's a preset list of categories that you can use here. And you can actually ask or query them, but I don't know how to do that right now. Maybe I should find out. Oh yeah, by the way, this other tab here shows me the traffic that currently goes through the server. So that's a 100 Mbit connection for the VPS here, which is quite awesome when you want to upload something. That's 12 megabyte per second. Good. Category, I don't know, but I think you have to set it. Let's set it to 12 for now, because I really don't know. Category ID. Yeah, so we use tagged dash stuff here, so we remap these values to the respective one. Yeah, so it's 22. Awesome. So status is private. That's very important. Good. So now we go up. No, I forgot the new line. So now we go up one level, which is like this, up, up. And now we go down to status. So that's the cursor that we set. Next line, now we are in there, we can say privacy status shall be private. For now, I will make it public later on when I'm finished setting it up, setting up all the metadata on it. And I think that is that. Next thing is the upload information, -u. Just a simple upload, not a resumable one. Resumable is more complex, does more calls, and considering we are on a fast line here, there's no need really to do anything special. So simple, then it's Google, moth, and it's an application octet stream. Let YouTube figure out what it is, you know. You usually don't need anything else than octet stream here. It allows anything anyway, and we'll check whether it can understand it or not. Yeah, that's all we need. Awesome. Cool. And I shall hit enter here. Cool. So now I need to authenticate because that server doesn't have any authentication information. So I just copy this. Good. Now it wants to completely manage my YouTube account, but sure, do it. And now it's actually starting, I think. And we should be able to see this by looking at the bandwidth here. We should see this by looking at the bandwidth here. Right now I don't see anything. So I'm uploading data here, that's what you see. But so far, I don't see anything. Where's the statistics here? Is it actually doing something? It should. But yeah, I don't see it. I've successfully uploaded stuff already, so I would hope this actually works. Let's look at YouTube, because usually it shows you what's going on if something is going on. But yeah, it doesn't show up anyway. Huh. Oh, now stuff goes out. Yay! Why did it take so long? And it's also quite slow if you think about it. This has the potential to go out with 12 megabytes per second, and all I get is a lame 230 kilobytes. The bad thing is I'm stuck in a shell here. And, you know, if that aborts for some reason, then the upload process will abort as well. Really quick? Yeah. Let's have a look. So that's me. Oh my god. It loaded the entire file into memory? Are you kidding me? This is why it took so long until it started. CPU is 100%? Are you kidding me? What's wrong with you? I'm streaming this, you know, I'm not reading everything. That's crazy. What the heck? Oh my, this is really bad. Streaming is not working that way. And 100% CPU, what's it doing? It's just supposed to stream some bytes through there. Come on. I mean, that's the first time I'm doing this, and I'm totally, you know, disgusted by the result. That's totally unexpected. And that probably explains. Okay, I can actually use this without sudo, that's good. That probably explains why it only does 200 kilobytes, because apparently the CPU is bottlenecking. And of course the CPU shouldn't be bottlenecking, because we don't do anything but to prepare a header and then send stuff, but this thing appears to be doing way more. All right, that's weird. And all I do is pass a stream to Hyper, which then does what it does. But apparently there is some sort of, I read everything into memory first, and then I do some heavy processing. And yeah, is there anything I can see here? What is going on? Look at that. It does nothing more but send to. It sends individual chunks of data. That's cool. That's what it's supposed to be. But it's super slow doing that. Like, super slow. I mean, it's an 0.1, right? This is probably why things are not super polished yet. But the CPU is bottlenecking for this? Are you kidding me? And is it hash encoding this or something? Maybe I'm doing something totally wrong, but I totally would expect that to send pure bytes and that's it. Well, okay, good. So that explains a lot. I think this will take ages. Actually, nearly as long as if I would do it myself, which makes no sense. Oh yeah, we are TSL encoding this, right? So there is some performance lost, but certainly not an entire CPU with data transfer rates of 200 kilobytes per second. I mean, that's just insane. And really totally annoying, because it seems I can't take all the bandwidth I have just because the CPU is bottlenecking. And look at that. I mean, I'm trying to upload a 1.1 gigabyte video, and it uploads it into memory. This also means that or it loads it into memory. This also means that I'm unable to upload 4 gigabyte videos, for instance, with that system here right now. So what's going on? I will definitely try to figure this out, because that is critical. That kind of destroys my entire project right away. But I will certainly fix this somehow. And yeah, but that's the general workflow anyway. You know, now it would appear on YouTube at some point, and it's all good. But yeah, probably you don't want to use this version just now. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.